Hey everyone, hello, and welcome to the More Connection audio newsletter. In this audio newsletter, our topic we're going to talk about is media exposure for your business. Media exposure for your business. In this episode, we're diving into the power of media exposure and why it's a game changer for entrepreneurs, authors, and faith-based leaders. Discover how strategic interviews, podcast features, and digital storytelling can increase your visibility, build your brand credibility, and attract your ideal audience. Whether you're just starting out or ready to expand your platform, this episode will give you practical insights on how to use media to shine a spotlight on your business with purpose and impact. Are you ready to rediscover who you are, to unlock a new level of self-worth and confidence? Coming to Loving Yourself by Sharice N. Johnson Moore is the book for you. This isn't just a book, it's a journey, a heartfelt guide crafted to help you embrace who you are, heal old wounds, and realize the power of self-love. Sharice N. Johnson Moore shares her own powerful story of transformation, inspiring readers with honesty and wisdom. Coming to Loving Yourself offers you the tools to build self-confidence, overcome life's challenges, and celebrate the incredible person you truly are. Imagine finally letting go of self-doubt and stepping into a life filled with purpose and joy. If you're ready to start loving yourself, this is the book for you. Get your copy of Coming to Loving Yourself today and start the journey that will transform your life. Available now on ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com or Barnes & Nobles and Amazon, because true success begins with loving yourself. So, when we talk about media exposure, this is part of a service that I offer in my business under the, I'm just revamping and everything. And in my experience of, my other previous shows, Authors Extra Sunday, Entrepreneur Corners, Let's Talk Sunday, and, Morning Word and Worship, I realized that it was so important for me to uplift others in what they do. I don't just do this to be doing it. You can tell, you can kind of tell when a business just does stuff and just does it, and it's no creativity behind it, no passion, no purpose. It's just, I'm doing this to make money. Okay. But there's nothing wrong with, providing a service of that nature. But in my 9 years of experiencing in my business, I have learned to be considerate of others. I've learned that you cannot get exposure if you're not helping other people with their exposure. Okay. And in my 9 years of having my business, I have offered media services in the past, but I kind of put them together in a better packaging form. Media interview services with Sharice N. Johnson Moore LLC plays a vital role in elevating visibility, credibility, and impact for entrepreneurs, authors, and faith-based leaders. So I wanted to, spotlight this service I offer with my business, and I wanted to give you some good reasons why you need to bring, visibility to your business in this way, being seen, being heard, and your story matters. It amplifies your voice. It amplifies your voice. When you get in front of an audience, your words have impact. Your words have impact. It has impact. Whether you're launching a book or a business or a movement, or your exposure and your voice matters. And don't let nobody tell you any different. Don't let nobody sit here and tell you that what you talk about don't matter. It's all the way about the way to present it. I've learned that in a class I was taking. And my coach was telling me that it's the way you present what you're talking about. Not just throwing something against the wall, see if it stick. No, we got to have a plan. We got to write it out, make it plain, and have those thought processes put together in amplifying your voice. It's good when you have that platform where you can talk, where you can share, where you can get out in front of others, to tell your story, to tell your message or your mission, and it brings you a wider audience to what you stand for when you amplify your voice. Position you as an authority. Number 2, it positions you as an authority. Media interviews add credibility to your personal brand. Appearing on a reputable platform like Entrepreneur Corners can give you the amplification that you need. It builds trust with your target audience. Say you're launching a book, and your book is about self-help, and you talk about what you think, how you feel, and what your process is while writing this book. What advice would you give to other authors? What advice would you give to inspire authors? What advice would you give, and can you share this information that you can stand on business with? We got so many people want to share. We have so many people that share stuff, but do they put any thought behind what they're talking about? Do they put any thought? Do they put any, do they know what they're talking about? Have they experienced this stuff before? Because like I said again, some people just put stuff out there and they don't have a clue about what they're talking about, because they say, okay, how could I say this? Say a person is doing a platform and they say that they can help you write a book, they can help you sell books, they can help you do this, they can help you write this book. Okay, what experience can you show me in your authority that can that can back up what you're saying? Can you show me the authority or the backup of what you're talking about? Okay. So when you come with your years of experience, you come with all your years of you had hand-on experience with these things that you're bringing forth to others, it shows your authority. Number 3, promote your product, service, or events, right? Promote your products, services, or events. Now, I can't tell you how important this is. Oh my God, when you get some media interview services. When you become, when you become seen. When you do an interview And it's more than just a conversation. They are considered strategic marketing tools. Strategic marketing tool. Interviews can be seen and used as strategic marketing tools. You get to promote your book, your business, your coaching programs, your upcoming events. I'll kind of get more into this what I'm talking about later on in the segment, because as y'all know, I have advertising opportunities in the newsletter, right? So, and I have several people that have promoted their products, services, or events in my newsletter. Now, if you're not signed up for the newsletter or you would like to advertise in the newsletter, please reach out to me in the link I'm going to put in the description box, okay? Or you can reach me, email snjm@ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com for further details, okay? How you can do that. And when you take our time, I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough that you must be strategic in your advertising, in your promotion, or what your product, services, or events are about. Because if you don't tell nobody, ain't nobody gonna know, and ain't nobody gonna show up. Hello? And this is a word of advice. I'm gonna give y'all some advice. Do not wait a week before your event to advertise. Do not wait a week before your event to advertise or promote your products or services. Please do not do that and then think, oh, well, they know about it and I'll do it, and it'll be fine and I'll make some. No, you got to plan that stuff out. You got to plan that stuff out. I learned that in the class I had too, that it may take people 7 times 70 to see your ad or your promotion or your services or your promotions. Know how many promotions come across a Facebook page, become across a Facebook page, a Twitter account, a Instagram page, and people just scroll by it, So it's good to do interviews that also help with the exposure of your products, services, and events. Okay? Number 4, expand your reach through multi-platform exposure. Like I was saying, when you do interviews, you could do, when you do interviews, I give it to you this way. When you do interviews and a person asks you to do an interview, right? Ask them how many platforms do they put this interview on? Okay, that's a good question. How many platforms will this interview be exposed to? That's the word. That's the word I want to say. You got Twitch. You got Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Lemonade, Twitter, Instagram. You have so many. You got Blue Sky. You have all these different platforms that you can get exposure on, right? And when it will behoove you to bring exposure on through multi platforms. It helps you reach across different plethoras of ways where people can see your work. Your interview can be broadcast across multimedia outlets, including YouTube, podcasts, newsletters, social media, and this multiplies your exposure, increases the chances of bringing new followers, clients, and opportunities to your to what you do. And don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Sometimes we want to stay on one app. Give y'all another bit of advice. Don't stay on one app. Don't get locked in just on Facebook. Okay? Because your people on Facebook may be different from the people on Instagram. And it also gives you extra exposure of how many people can buy your product, services, or buy your product, services, or attend your events. So when you expand your reach across multiple ways in forms of a YouTube live or podcast interview episode, a newsletter, advertisement, or social media platforms, it brings you more exposure than you think. Do not get stuck in one social media app or one way of telling people about what you bring to the table. Okay. Number 5, professional guidance for powerful messaging. Okay. I bring the media experience to help craft your compelling message. I offer a 30-minute assessment, a 30-minute consultation, which is free for you so we can go and craft your pitch. I had to learn this pitch. Hello, my name is Sharice Johnson Moore. I am the owner of Sharice and Johnson Moore LLC, where I help entrepreneurs gain exposure through a plethora of media platforms. And I had to craft my pitch for when I introduce myself, which I can help you do as well. Craft your compelling message, present yourself confidently, and speak with clarity and purpose. You're not just giving a mic, you're coaching to shine on it. Whether you're a coach, whether you're a content creator, whether you have written a book, whether you have this big, you have all these things going on, it is good to know your pitch. It is good to craft a pitch, craft a script, when you have speaking engagements, when you have vendors events. What you gonna say? Hey, gotta be. I say a more polished presentation in your words, in your lyrics, in the way you talk when it comes to getting people to listen. Number 6. Faith-based, value-driven approach. I offer this service because, I think I'm kind of out of the box. I kind of think I'm out of the box, because I had to go back to my roots. And this is what God was telling me. Start back with your ministry. Start back with ministry. I open my doors to Christian entrepreneurs, ministers, and authors who feel supported in a space that aligns with your values and missions. We sit down, we talk, we put a plan together. We do a lot of things, when it comes to faith and purpose. I had to go back to the basic with this one, because it showed me that I could help others in ministry, help others in their exposure in their ministry, help them gather, like if you wanted to write Christian fiction, if you wanted to write nonfiction, if you wanted to present your new book that is faith-based writing, I can help you with that. So with these 6 things, I try to help as much as I can in the media space. Now, media interview services with Sharice N. Johnson Moore LLC are a gateway for greater visibility, credibility, and kingdom impact. Whether you're looking to grow your business, spread your message, or make divine connection, this is a stage designed to help you walk boldly in your calling. So, I have this service, and I wanted to let you know that I am currently looking for guests that would like to be on Entrepreneur Corners. Whether you're a minister, a prophet, hey, you have an event coming up, and you want to tell people about your event, and you want to tell people about your church, you want to tell people about the book that you're releasing or launching, and authors from all genres are welcome. I'm not sticking in the box. I learned how to I think outside the box, okay? Because the box will keep you stuck. And I'm not stuck, okay? God didn't mean for me to be stuck, okay? And I wanted to let you know that I also have some advertising opportunities in the newsletter. If you are interested, please reach out to me through my email address, snjm@ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. We can sit down and have a one-on-one meeting. Go to my website, ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com, and you can see the details there for the media interview services that I offer. And I want to thank you. Thank you all for supporting me in this new season with this newsletter, audio newsletter, and the actual newsletter, the More Connection audio newsletter, and the More Connection newsletter that I send out every Monday. So if you're not subscribed, or you're not subscribed to the podcast, the More Connection, or the newsletter, please let me know. I'll put those links in the description box in this audio and in the comment section. So I love you all, and I love you. And in the next segment, in the next piece, you will see what I am talking about when it comes to bringing exposure to your business. Okay? All right. On to the next part. I love you all, and thank you for listening. All right? I love you. Are you ready to rewrite the story you've been telling yourself? Introducing the Coming to Loving Yourself Study Guide to Building Your Self-Worth, a transformational workbook designed to help you silence self-doubt, confront the inner critic, and finally embrace the powerful, worthy woman you are. Inside, you'll find thought-provoking exercises, affirmations, and guided reflections to walk you step by step into a place of deeper love for yourself and confidence. Whether you're healing from past hurts or simply ready to grow, this study guide is your companion on the journey back to you. It's time to stop settling and start celebrating yourself. Grab your copy of Coming to Loving Yourself Study Guide to Building Your Self-Worth today. Available in paperback. Visit ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com to order now. Important announcement for newsletter advertisers. We truly appreciate your continued support and partnership with the More Connection newsletter. Beginning July 21st, 2025, a small advertising fee of $5 per week will be implemented for all featured business advertisement. This change helps us continue delivering high-quality content and increasing visibility for all of our newsletter partners. Payment options can be done through Cash App, PayPal, or invoice. You may choose to pay weekly or monthly, whichever suits your business best. Thank you for growing with us and being part of this amazing journey. For questions or to set up your payment plan, feel free to reach out directly through email snjm at ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com. Now, on to Voices of the Village. This week, we will have a special guest. Her name is Sabrina Geis. She will be featured on our show entitled Entrepreneur Corners, June the 28th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us for an exciting episode of Entrepreneur Corners as we welcome powerhouse Sabrina Geis, founder of Create Georgia Entertainment Alliance, on Saturday, June the 28th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Who is Sabrina Geis? Sabrina is a visionary leader and connector based in Atlanta, Georgia, leading the charge in transforming Georgia's entertainment industry. As the founder of Create Georgia Entertainment Alliance, she's building a trailblazing team of 4 industry veterans, each bringing powerhouse skills to the table. A digital marketing and PR expert, a seasoned production and distribution strategist, a Hollywood studio vet and academic writer, a globally connected insider with access to capital. Together, they're revolutionizing Georgia's creative economy, from film and TV to digital media strategy and funding opportunities. Don't miss this vibrant conversation on entrepreneurship, collaboration, and entertainment in innovation. Date: Saturday, June the 28th, 2025. Time: 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Where? Entrepreneur Corners, distributed on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and fan base. Learn more at creategeorgia.com, 11,000enterprise.com, bettercitiesatl.com, LinkedIn at Sabrina Geis, at Create Georgia. Entrepreneur Corners, Sabrina Geis, Create Georgia, Georgia Film Industry, Entertainment Leadership, Women in Business, Innovation and Entertainment, Sharice N. Johnson Moore, LLC. In our Sharice Circle, where community meets purpose, you're invited to the 3rd annual Stand Up Authors Revival and Awards Conference, October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025. Embassy Suites by Hilton Charlotte R. Cirillo, Charlotte, North Carolina. Join us for a powerful weekend of inspiration, celebration, and connection at the 3rd annual Stand Up Authors Revival and Awards Conference. Whether you're a seasoned writer or newly published, this is your moment to grow, be seen, and be celebrated. Event highlights: workshops and panels with best-selling authors, publishers, and literary coaches. Powerful networking with fellow authors and industry professionals. Awards Gala, honoring the legacy and contributions of nonfiction authors, visionary leaders, and community members. Book signings, giveaways, and vendor opportunities. Location: Embassy Suites by Hilton, 1917 Arcirelli Town Boulevard, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28273. Register today. Registration closed September the 15th, 2025. You can get your tickets at authorsrevival.com. Spaces are limited. Secure your spot early. Questions? Contact Miss Ardenae Garner at ardenaegarner.com. Follow her on social media, Facebook at Resilient Black Women Facebook group. We can't wait to celebrate with you in Charlotte. Note, roommate opportunities available for the third Stand-Up Authors Revival and Awards ceremony. Are you attending the third Stand-Up Authors Revival and Awards ceremony happening October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025, and looking to save on lodging? I have room for 3 roommates to share accommodations with me for the entire weekend. Cost only $150 for the whole weekend. Location, Embassy Suites by Hilton, 1917 Osarelli Town Boulevard, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28273. Dates, October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025. Perfect for authors, entrepreneurs, and supporters who want to fellowship and connect all weekend long. Payment options, Cash App, Sharice at $Sharice Johnson Moore, PayPal, Sharice SNJM LLC. Need an invoice? No problem. Just email me and I'll send one your way. Spots will go fast, so reserve yours today. This announcement is just from me. I will be attending the third Stand-Up Authors Revival and Awards ceremony, and I have room available for 3 roommates to share my room with. That special announcement is just from me, Sharice N. Johnson Moore. Okay? Now, on to another event that needs to be told about. You're invited. Voices on Paper 8-City Book Tour, produced by Sarah Osby Ventures Incorporated. Join us this summer as we bring books, bold voices, and brilliance to 8 cities across the U.S. The Voices on Paper Book Tour is where we are bringing books, encouragement, and motivation and resilience and faith to each city. Tour dates and cities. August 30th, 2025, Charlotte, North Carolina. September the 27th, 2025, Atlanta, Georgia. October the 25th, 2025, Memphis, Tennessee. November 29th, 2025, Houston, Texas. January 31st, 2026, Columbus, Ohio. And February the 28th, 2026, Chicago, Illinois. Chicago has the farewell brunch on February the 28th, 2026, from 1 to 5, with only 50 tickets being sold, and only 5 of these are VIP. Featured authors, author and host Sarah Osby, Danica Lundy, Rachel Branch, Bobby Goodwin, LaTanya Parsons, and Nicole Woolford Gator. Come meet the authors behind powerful poetry, impactful prose, and life-changing narratives. Each tour stop is filled with excerpt readings from authors, book signing, and poetry, and more. Register now. Secure your spot today. Register link is www.voices-on-paper.com/registration. Become a sponsor. Partner with us to support literacy, creativity, and independent authorship. Visit the website to become a sponsor. Contact us for questions, media inquiries, or info. Reach out to email info@voices-on-paper.com. I will put the link in the description of this podcast episode. All right, now get ready for a very, very, very important book launch. Paula Washington's book launch party, celebrating on July the 26th, 2025 at 10 to 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Zoom. You're invited to the launch party. The Encore Playbook is more than a book. It's a movement, and every moment deserves a celebration. Founding Reviewers Encore Playbook Launch Party and Info Session, Saturday, July 26, 10 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Zoom. Link coming soon. Come in your favorite loungewear, grab your coffee and a pastry, and bring your brilliance. This is our cozy coffee chat to celebrate what we've built together. What to expect. A special reading from the Encore Playbook, a personal why, and the story behind the book, spotlight on our amazing founding reviewers, Q&A where you get the mic to share your thoughts. Bonus for attendees, early access plus $25 VIP coupon for the upcoming Encore Masterclass. Thank you for being a part of this journey with me from the very beginning. As a pre-sale purchaser, you helped make this dream a reality. I can't wait to share this insight and celebrate with you. Please RSVP by July the 20th so I can send you the Zoom details. Miss Paula Washington. Oceans on Paper. New release, new release, new release. Okay, new release, Oceans on Paper, Book 4, The Little Pianist, by Miss Rosalind Severin McClean. Contact RuthMcClean2@gmail.com or oceansofthoughts.com/books. Follow Miss McClean on Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Her handle is Oceans of Thoughts. LinkedIn is Rosalind Severin McClean. All right, so Miss Rosalind has a new book out. It is entitled Oceans of Thoughts. Oceans of Thoughts, The Little Pianist. Get it today. All right, so brilliantly written and beautifully illustrated. This is a description for Miss McClean, McClean's Oceans of Thought, Little Pianist book. Get it today. All right. You can also get it on Amazon and her website. All right. Another new release we got with another author is new release alert from author LaToya Jeter. New release alert from author LaToya Jeter. Juneteenth in Crestview. Now available on Amazon. Free with Kindle Unlimited. Celebrate freedom, faith, and the power of love with book number 35 from the prolific author and publisher Dr. LaToya Jeter McElroy. Juneteenth in Crestview is a moving tribute to the freedom of Africans and African Americans, written with a purpose to uplift the truth that love with God knows no color. Purchase, read, and download today on Amazon /author /LaToya Jeter. So you can get in contact with Dr. LaToya Jeter McElroy on Facebook, under author LaToya Jeter. TikTok, author LaToya Jeter. For interviews, collaborations, or event bookings, you can reach her at info@rayniquepublishing.com. rayniquepublishing.com. I will put this also in the description box for this podcast episode. All right, now we got another event. Y'all don't want to miss this. You got another event, okay? It is join us for the second annual Our Words Matter Black Author Expo, presented by Harrowbear's Thoughts, LLC. Date, November the 8th of 2025, time 11 a.m. through 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Location, 334 Church Street, Aiken, South Carolina, 29001. Free and open to the public. Celebrate the brilliance and power of Black voices at this vibrant literary gathering. Whether you're a book lover, educator, aspiring writer, or community leader, the Our Words Matter Black Author Expo is your chance to connect with Black authors and creatives, discover new books, and get signed copies. Enjoy live reading, storytelling, and panel discussions. Network with readers, educators, and cultural advocates. This event uplifts literature that reflects identity, heritage, and lived experience, where stories heal, empower, and inspire. Don't miss this unforgettable celebration of culture, creativity, and community. Interested in being an author or a sponsor? Contact www.harrowbearsthoughts.com to register. Sponsorship opportunities. Support this impactful cultural event by becoming a sponsor. Get brand exposure, logo placement, shout outs, and on-site recognition as you help amplify Black stories. Learn more at www.harrowbearsthoughts.com or email 76harrowbed@gmail.com. Contact Deborah Jefferson, Deborah J at harrowbearsthoughts.com. You can also follow Miss Deborah on Instagram at harrowbeds_thoughts, Facebook Harrowbeds Thoughts LLC, Blue Sky at harrowbeds.bsky.social. All right. So you may want to get involved with that if you would like to bring exposure to your books. Now we got another event here. Got another event. It is BeYouthifully Flawed Mountain Retreat. October 17th through the 19th of 2025. Cost is $497. $100 non-refundable deposit required. You've poured out, pushed through, and stayed strong, but now it's your time. Join Toya Spencer Ministries for a powerful weekend of healing, rediscovery, and divine breakthrough in the serenity of the mountains. The Beautifully Be Youthful Flawed Mountain Retreat isn't just a getaway. It's a sacred encounter with God designed just for you. This life-changing weekend includes fireside chats and pajama healing, breakthrough sessions, kingdom sisterhood, prophetic prayer, divine refreshing for your mind, body, and soul. Surround yourself with women who are ready to rise above life's noise and return to purpose. Are you ready to encounter God in a way that awakens your whole self? Reserve your spot today. Info at toyaspencer.org. Contact Toya Spencer Fillmore Through Facebook, I am Dr. Toya. Twitter, I am Dr. Toya. Instagram, I am underscore Dr. underscore Toya. And TikTok, I am Dr. Toya. So that is another event you may want to attend. Okay, so we have so many things, so many things in our repertoire as women that we cannot say we ain't got nothing to do this summer. Okay, we ain't got that excuse. We can't use that excuse no more. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't know where to go. Yes, you do. I'm telling you. Okay, so another announcement here for you is bring your story to life with Written Word Publishing LLC. At Written Word Publishing, we believe every voice deserves to be heard, no matter your background or budget. Whether you're writing your first book or your 10th, we're here to make the publishing process easier, smoother, and more affordable than ever. Our services include professional editing, ghostwriting, formatting, publishing support. Why choose us? Reliable and affordable. A plus BBB accredited business. That stands for Better Business Bureau. Okay, y'all. Trusted by authors across the country and tailored support from self to shelf. From start to shelf. Excuse me. New customer special. Get 10% off your editing and publishing services today. Real authors, real results. Read what satisfied clients have to say. Go to writtenwordpublishing.com/testimonials. Okay. Let's make your publishing dreams a reality. Reach out to Melvese Johnson, founder and CEO, through writtenwordpublishing.com. You can also follow her on the following social media apps: Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, YouTube, X, Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, and Threads. Don't let fear, funds, or bad past experiences stop you. You have a story to tell. We'll help you tell it right. Visit writtenwordpublishing.com and take the first step today. Okay. So we have all those events in our repertoire that we can say that we can go and attend, right? So I want to let you know that all these events the links will be put inside of the description box of this podcast episode. I want you to know that I want to say a shout out to the Resilient Black Women founder, Miss Ardenae Garner, and you can join her in the morning at 7 a.m. on Clubhouse. And you can join the group on Facebook, Resilient Black Women community on Clubhouse as well with Miss Ardenae Garner. And come on out and have a good time for the 3rd annual Stand Up Authors Revival and Awards Conference, October the 3rd through the 5th, 2025. Go to www.authorsrevival.com for tickets. Okay. I want to say I thank everyone that has been supporting the Authors Revival, supporting everything that I do, supporting this new revamp of my business. And I wanted to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that has given their all, show support, and I want to say I love you. Now go get your tickets for all these events, the ones you can attend, but you cannot give the excuse that you don't have nowhere to go. Okay, for the author for the author revival, to the Voices on Paper, to all of these events with Deborah Jefferson and Dr. Toya Toya's event, that you cannot say you don't know how, you do not have anywhere to go. Okay. I want to say thank you to everyone that supports this newsletter, the More Connection, and the newsletter and the More Connection podcast. Okay. So I wanted to say I love you all, and I will talk to you next time on the More Connection audio newsletter. All right. I love you all, and I'll talk to y'all later. What does it mean to stand up? It means rising through the pain. It means speaking when silence feels safer. It means walking in faith when fear is loud. Introducing Stand Up, Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3. This powerful anthology, led by visionary author Ardenae Garner, features the unshakable voices of 16 trailblazing women, including Angela Connor, Carla Smith, Cindy Weather Smith, Courtney Robinson, Cynthia Griffin Harris, Dr. Janae Bishop Nesbitt, Kim Renee Patterson, Ladidra Penn, Najami Lizama, Odelia Barfield, Sharice Johnson Moore, Sharon R. Capers, Tanisha Cameron Cole, Tanka Abbott, and Vicki Patterson. Each page is a testimony of triumph, faith over fear, resilience over resistance. This is more than a book, it's a movement. Order your copy of Stand Up, Resilient Black Women Who Are Shaping the World with Their Faith, Volume 3 today. Available at ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com, and get your copy today. Thank you for tuning in to the More Connection podcast, where we empower purpose, elevate voices, and keep God at the center of it all. If you love today's episode, be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who needs this message. Want to be a guest or advertise with us? Visit ShariceNJohnsonMoore.com or check out the show notes for details. Until next time, keep the faith, keep building, and remember, your voice has power.